I love to do this, but I love to salvage the heritage. I am just as much into being able to tell the story of the wood as into salvaging the wood itself.
I love the barn door there. Where did the barn door come from? Can you tell us about this barn door? Can we stop for a second?
Yes.
What have we got here?
Well, this is a barn door in the pieces off a horse barn we took down in Scotts Valley. It was built in 1915 by the Dowd brothers, and they actually bought the ranch to hide the third brother, who was an Irish drunk. I thought all of us Irishmen were drunks, but I mean, you know, we know why God invented whiskey, because he didn't want the Irish to rule the world, you know. But this is the door from the horse barn, and back in the day, barn red paint was very popular because they first of all started with milk paint. And then, of course, how would they get milk paint red? They'd add a little cow's blood to it. And hence, all barns became red for a while, you know. That was the color of choice. And so this is 1915. When we took the house down, in between the planks, we found 1915 Chronicles and Christian Science monitors.
Is this for sale?
Yes, it is.
What would that sell for?
That would be, let's see, 4 by 7 by, oh, probably about 350 bucks.
Wow.
With the story. The story comes free. Either it's $350 for the story and the door is free, or $350 for the door and the story's free.
Okay, let's move along now.
All right.
We're just going to get a bit ahead of you.
These are
Tell me what we see.
These are original bridge timbers from the Ice Harbor Dam on the Snake River in Idaho. They actually are the dam from Lake Sacagawea. She was the original First Nations guide that brought Lewis and Clark along the Lewis and Clark Trail.
And this sort of metalwork, what's that?
This is a hay rake, a delightful old thing. It actually still works. And then these are bottoms from 100-year-old wine tanks from Fapiano vineyards. And these little babies here are curbstones.
These little babies where?
Right here we have,
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
these are original curbstones from a corner at Pacific and Scott and Pacific Heights in San Francisco. This is salt and pepper granite that came from Italy originally as ballast in the bottom of ships. And then we made all our curbstones. And I was actually doing a job. We did a remodel on this Edwardian 1896 Edwardian mansion at Pacific and Scott, and I was delivering some of the cabinets, and they were taking out these curbstones, and they'd broken the water main, and I ended up with the curbstones.
But who would buy that?
Well, they would make fabulous benches, and I mean, now think, it's been a curbstone in the city for like 140 years.
And what's that cost?
A garden bench. They'd be about 250 bucks a piece.
Each?
Yeah.
Wow.
Solid granite, Italian. I mean, gee.
Have you got a favorite?
Yeah, they're all at home. They're all at my world headquarters, which is in a 1930s chicken barn. Always bound to happen, actually. This is an original...
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to go over there. Don't worry.
Okay, well, this is an original keg carrier right here. This is for carrying beer kegs. It has those two slots go into either end of the keg. This is a...
What is that?
This is a diesel pump. Back in the old days, they used to spray the interior walls of chicken barns, etc., to keep the chicken lice down. Yeah. And they'd spray them with diesel. Then these are old chicken feeders.
Sorry, which is a chicken feeder?
This is a chicken feeder here.
That's a chicken feeder?
It was 2 parts, it's missing the lid. And then, you know, an old stove, a sink. I mean, you know, our motto is you can grow a garden in anything as long as you can put soil in it.
I love the things you got over here. Can you show me this?
Yes, I can, indeed. And so what we have here, the fountain bottoms are all pig fat rendering bowls. And as I'm sure you're well aware, there's a lot of pig fat in a pig. So for rendering pig fat and tallow, and obviously in the soap industry, everything else they can be used. This piece here was probably made from a few truck parts and whatnot, and then you'd put the fire, build your wood fire underneath here and render the pig fat. And because this one was so big, it had handles and it would probably sit in stirrups so you could tip it. And then we've just been generally building fountains. We all like the sound. More than anything, my favorite part of what I do is to be able to pack around all the stories, and where we go. I'm not sure where the safe originated from, but we do have the combination. And it's still, I really value rusty bits.
What is that?
It's a part of a gas jet.
Does it come with the safe if you buy the safe?
Yes, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to jack up the price a little, though.
Brought to you by another great day.
And by Heritage Salvage. Heritage Salvage. Repurposing yesterday for a more beautiful tomorrow.